Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Education Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Good morning, students. In this video, I would like to explain continuation of the previous video concept. In the previous video, we started about evolution chapter. In that evolution chapter, in the beginning of the evolution chapter, they explained how Earth is evolved. After Earth evaluation, on the Earth, how organisms are evaluated. Okay, origin or evaluation. Okay, that process is explained by with the help of the several theories. That theories are everything we completed. For example, special creation by the God creation. Panspermia, some of the spores are spread out all the universe. Unfortunately, they are accidentally placed on the Earth's surface. That is one theory. And then biogenesis theory. Biogenesis theory, organisms are evolved from the already existed organisms onwards. And then spontaneous. Unfortunately, it is happened in the naturally. It is happen. What it is happen? Organism evolution, organism origin is happened on the Earth's surface area. And one more thing, catastrophic theory. Catastrophic theory means that within the time periods, some of the time periods after a big calamity, natural calamity will come, again reformation will be. By these and all creation theories. How that tells about how the initial stage of organisms are origin. But that theories does not have any evidences. One of the theory, in that theory now I will explain, that theory having the proper evidences, and then it is a believable theory. Okay, several scientists are believed this theory. Okay, because of it will give a proper sequence development origin of the living things, and then after origin how that evaluated, that totally we will be know in this video. Now let me start today video session. See Nana, a theory of origin of a life. That theory name co-observative theory. Co-observative theory, also called as a chemical evolution. Why we call it this is a chemical evolution? That name, why you are given that name means when we are explanation about these one, you will get it some clarity. Okay, so now I have to start this video session. Here this co-observative theory is proposed by the Oparin and Haldane. Oparin belongs to Russia and Haldane belongs to England. These scientists are proposing this co-observative theory. According to these co-observative theory, these scientists are, they said, primitive organisms. Here I have mentioned the pointer place paranganana. Primitive organisms are evaluated spontaneously from the inorganic substances. That means organic substances, origin from the inorganic. That organic substances are what? The organisms are produced. In this time, I will be recall one word, organic chemistry. What is the meaning of organic chemistry? Which of the elements are present in the organism's body? It deals with about the type of chemicals. Which type of chemicals? Which of the components present in the organism's body? So such a chemistry elements we call it the organic chemistry. That is the one chapter you studied in the chemistry. Okay, here a link about that one. Here our body totally made up of the chemicals only, no doubt at all. It is a evidence also is there. If you take plasma membrane of the cell, plasma membrane made up of the lipids and the proteins. Protein lipids are chemical components only now. Okay, so here a living organism form, a living form is origin from the non-living substances, that to inorganic substances. Okay, that is a statement about the coadjuvative theory. The coadjuvative theory conveying the organism is evaluated from the or origin from the inorganic substances. From the inorganic substances onwards, spontaneous reactions, evaluation after primitive organisms, nothing but unicellular organisms, so nothing but prokaryotic organisms. 11th standard already you have the something basic concept about prokaryotics, correct now. So at the time of the processing of the formation of the prokaryotic organisms or primitive organisms, inorganic substances are primary sources. Primary sources. Along with that, some of the physical forces also involving of the formation of the organism. That physical forces are present in atmosphere. It is a lightning and then UV radiation and volcanic activities and earthquakes. By that, several periodic changes in this universe is particular time period to time period. A lot of evolutionary changes are happened. Okay, environmental changes. Okay, here I am telling about the environmental changes. From the beginning of the earth evaluation, our earth surface having a lot of more temperature, but now the earth surface is not at there. So because of several eras are happened, several eras are completed based on that ices, these several time periods. So climatic conditions are variation by the different time zones. So that and all also play an important role in the formation of the primitive organisms. So here these coadjuvative theory also the name given as a chemical evolution, because of organism is origin from the chemicals, some of the chemical components. So that's why we given the name is a chemical evolution. See, sequence evolutionary process I will say. Here chemical evolution, after chemical evolution, biological evolution. That means chemical evolution tells about the from the simple components of inorganic substances onwards, organic components formation, organic compounds formation after organism formation. That want to know. See, Nanna. First beginning with the origin of the earth. How it is origin? We know earth Big Bang process onwards, it is the origin. In the universe, Big Bang process happened. By that process, earth is evaluated from the on the time onwards. We want to start. When the earth is the origin, and the earth surface area contains the one type of atmosphere. That atmosphere we call as a primitive atmosphere. On the surrounding places of the earth or earth surface area, it contains something atmosphere, that is a primitive atmosphere. That primitive atmosphere contains the simple organic molecules. Simple organic molecules. How the simple organic molecules are formed, that also one of the process is there. In this time I will tell. Okay, that simple organic molecules onwards, complex organic molecules are formed. Now how simple organic molecules are formed? Now beginning with this point, originated earth at the which time 4.5 to 5 billion years ago. On the time earth temperature having the 5000 degrees centigrade to 6000 degrees centigrade, but nowadays not at much temperature, correct now. So that much of heavy temperature is present when the earth evaluation time. After that several years, it cooled down over of million years. Okay, several million years, it slowly the temperature is lost out. When the temperature loss out from the earth surface, if earth having anything moisture, the temperature loss onwards, something moisture also escaping from the atmosphere, I mean escaping from the earth surface. So when it is cooled down, that earth is cooled down over several million years. In this during process, some of the elements, very light elements are produced from the earth or surrounding places. That light elements are helium, hydrogen, nitrogen and carbon. These are the gases. We know helium is a light gas, correct na? So that's why when you are filled in the balloons, that balloon is going to the upward direction. These are all light gases, okay, lightweight. When the earth surface area having these light elements, helium, hydrogen, nitrogen and carbon, such a environment, such a atmosphere we call it a primitive atmosphere. In that primitive atmosphere, more hydrogen is there, more hydrogen gas is there, but there is no any free oxygen. Free oxygen ille. Instead of the free oxygen, it is in the form of water vapor. Water vapor. Water vapor means nothing but H2O only. But directly O2 molecules are not yet available in the atmosphere. So here these primitive elements are there now, primitive atmospheric elements. These primitive atmospheric elements, helium, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, those and all themselves they are reacted. Combined to each other to form the formed elements. That formed elements are NH3CH4. Here what are the hydrogen is there, carbon also is there. One carbon atom and then 4 hydrogen atoms combined to each other, it will form the methane. NH3, one nitrogen atom and then 3 hydrogens combined ammonia will form. Okay, so these type of elements, formed elements are formed. Along with that formed elements, in the atmosphere water vapor also is there. That water vapor in the atmosphere slowly they condensed. Because of when the beginning of the earth evaluation, earth surface area having the 5000 to 6000 temperature now, when that 5000 degrees to 6000 degrees centigrade temperature is cooled down, it lose out the temperature. Along with temperature, water vapor also eliminated from the earth surface. So that water vapor to form the clouds, that clouds condensed and then it start to droplets of the rains. Droplets causes the rains. That rains are not at one day, not at a 2 day. Continuously several years rainings are happened. Rain. So in the raining time, the water is condensed from the clouds. That water totally will be drained into the downstreams. So that rain water run over the land, that water totally to form the streams and then it will form the rivers and then the total water is accumulated in the deep depression places. Deep depression places means biggest pits. That pits only we call as the oceans. In the which place of the earth having a deep depression, big pits. Okay, that pits are happened by the earthquakes. So water is collected in the one place. When the water collection in the one place, water is streaming time. I mean they are floating the one place to another place, drained into the one place to another place. Soil along with the topmost soil also, nutrient soil also will be washed out. What are the elements that present in the topmost soil? That and all total elements will be accumulated in the ocean. That only happens in here. The second column, paranganana, accumulation of the minerals. Minerals biggest rocks are present in the surface of the earth. When the rain water fall down on the rocks, rocks will melt out. Okay, burst out because of after big temperature. If any one rock having the somewhat of more temperature, if on the rock heated rock onwards, if you pour the something water, rocks will break down. So that rocks containing the minerals, that minerals also dissolved in the rainwater along with these ammonia and then methane, these and all along with rainwater they are accumulated in the sea water. Okay, so in the sea water having the lot of abundant particles. What are that particles? These ammonia, these minerals, these and all accumulated. Now unfortunately in the sea water some of the elements, for example when you take CH4 methane, in the internal repulsions, okay, CH4, that CH4 is splitting. Okay, by the CH4 splitting, some of the free radicals are formed. Free radicals, that means they are ready to reacting with some other elements very fastly. Such a type of elements we call as a free radicals. If you know, if you need something clarity in the chemistry way, means they are having the free electrons, they are donating the free electrons to the some other elements, so they can able to form the bond very fast. So that only happen. Highly free radical are formed in the seawater, so that such as CH minus, CH2 minus. These and all reacting with some other adjacent carbohydrates, finally they are formed the complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates. That word itself you will get some idea. Carbohydrates, carbon hydrate compounds contain elements containing compounds we call the carbohydrates. Then come with now that carbohydrates mingled with or reacting with, here I mentioned plus symbol. That plus symbol indicates a reaction. Hydrocarbons reacting with ammonia. Not only ammonia, these reactions are occurs in which place? Seawater kada. Water also available kada. So water and ammonia and carbohydrates reacting themselves, they are forming the simple organic molecules. What are that simple organic molecules? Sugar. Sugar formula enna C6H12O6. C6H12O6, how it is formed? C means carbon, H means hydrogen, and O means oxygen. H, oxygen both are present in the water only now. So now carbon atoms want to add. So several reactions after it form the sugar compound. Sugar, simple organic compounds. Not only sugar, amino acids are formed and fatty acids are formed, purines and pyrimidines. Now in this time I will be recall our 11th standard digestive system. In the digestive system we are all are at complex molecules. That complex molecules are converted into the simple molecules. Complex molecules are saccharides. Okay, polysaccharides are starch. Starch is converted into the sugar only, na glucose. See here, simple organic compound sugar. So what are the essential components necessary to the life sustainable? Such essential components are first formed. So sugar, proteins digestion after, what are the simple component amino acid. That fats are simple components are fatty acids. And then nucleic acids are formed by the purines and pyrimidines only. Na. Purines and pyrimidines are nothing but nucleic acids, sorry, nitrogen bases only. Na. Now, these purines and pyrimidines, with the help of the phosphate, they are forming the nucleosides and nucleotides. You know, in the botany you studied what is a nucleoside, nucleotide. Sugar, pentose sugar and nitrogen bases both are combinedly nucleoside. Pentose sugar and these nitrogen bases along with phosphate, that we call as a nucleotide. Correct na? That nucleotides are present in the ocean. All these reactions are happened in the place of the ocean itself. Okay. Now ocean contains, ocean water having the lot of salinity. So it is just like a soup. It is just like a soup. If you are making the one soup at your home or any hotel, and that we are tasting the lot of salt nature only. We are tasting the lot of salt. Okay. So here that only here we given the name hot dilute soup. Hot dilute soup. Because of the ocean water contains several components. What components? Simple organic components. Along with simple organic components, minerals also it is present. When it contains the minerals, automatically it will be act as a similar to a soup like. Okay, so we are giving the name is a hot dilute soup. Hot dilute soup also called as a probiotic soup. Okay, probiotic soup. In the probiotic soup, what we see in simple organic molecules. That simple organic molecule, sugar, amino acids, and fatty acids. Correct na? Okay. Now, one sugar molecule. Not all, if now when you take 10 sugar molecules, 10 sugar molecule combinedly it will form the nothing but polysaccharide only na. So polymerization of the simple molecule. Polymer means same type of molecules are repeatedly, they are combined to each other. It is called as a polymer. Polythene. Ethylene, number of ethylenes combined, it is called as a polythene. Now just a simple understanding wise. Okay. So here polysaccharides formed from the sugar and protein formed from the amino acids, fat formed from the fatty acids, DNA and RNA formed from the purines and pyrimidines. Okay, pyrimidines, sorry. So here that only I mentioned in this equation. Inga parnana. Simple organics, pointer place. In the second column, pointer place, middle of the second column, simple organic molecules. That simple organic molecules polymerized, they are forming the complex polymers. That complex polymers are polysaccharides and proteins and fat nucleic acids. These nucleic acids bind with the protein, they formed nucleoproteins. These are the complex proteins. Up to now, we have learned how the complex substances, complex organic molecules are formed from the simple organic molecules. When you take the primitive, first column, when you take this, in the primitive atmosphere, just only it contains the helium, hydrogen, nitrogen and carbon. But in the hot dilute soup, it contains complex polymers. Okay. Now these complex organic compounds onwards, how organism is formed, want to learn. So biological evolution. In the biological evolution, we will learn how living organism is origin, that we have to learn. See, Nana, this biological evolution process, again 2 steps. One is formation of the protobionts, and second step, organisms diversification. That means a primitive living things formation, nothing but formation of the protobionts. From the protobionts onwards, several diversification. Diversity means variations. By the variations, different organisms, how it is formed. That we want to discuss. See, in the second column middle, pointer place paranganana, complex organic molecules. In the complex organic molecules, they are aggregated. Themselves they are aggregated. They form the colloidal aggregated because of same molecules, same nature molecules are having the something internal molecular attraction force, intermolecular attraction forces. Sometimes other molecules also, with the help of their attractional forces, they are formed the colloidal coacervatives. Based on this word only, we given the name here coacervative theory. Okay. Now these complex organic molecules, by the forces of the intermolecular attractional force, they are formed the coacervatives. That coacervatives are nothing but bubble-like droplets. Now here in the chemical organizers. Here, what are the chemical organizers? When here in the probiotic soup having the pyrimids and purines, when it is formed the nucleoside and nucleotide, nothing but it is a small piece of the gene only, nothing but, based on our knowledge, we call as a nucleotide, we call it a gene. Okay, because of a gene, nothing but a DNA. That DNA onwards a protein synthesis part of the DNA we called as the gene. Okay. Then such a type of genes are origin in this initial time. Chemical organizers, nothing but genes. That genes are covered by the protein layer, lipid layer. When it is covering by the lipid layer, they along with these gene, some of the enzymes also. Enzymes means nothing but proteins only. Okay, it is a general, coincidentally it is a happened. So some of the organizers are gene, along with the gene, some of the enzymes. Because of these gene want to replicate means it need some of the proteins. That proteins act as enzymes. Polymerase, one of the enzyme, we know that polymerase enzyme play an important role in the synthesis of the DNA. So whatever. So like such a type of enzymes, they are surrounded by the lipid membrane. Nothing but it form the nucleus. It form the nucleus. Gene is covered with one of the membrane. Okay, gene is nothing but genetic material only, but not a real genetic material. So these organizers surrounded by the lipid membrane, first they are formed some of the molecules. That molecules we call as a protobionts. Fast multiplication molecules. Fast multiplication means nothing but replication. Multiplication means nothing but replication. That means if you take one gene fragment, that gene fragment onwards, it will form the replication manner number of copies. So that fast multiplication molecules, that fast multiplication molecules only we called protobionts. Okay, that protobionts onwards, how living organism, living being is origin. Then that I mentioned in the third column, the origin of living organisms. Now up to now what we discussed, free genes are protobionts kadana. Now these protobionts are free genes absorbing some of the organic molecules in the prebiotic soup. In this place, prebiotic soup, some of the components are there now, organic molecules. Then those and all combinedly evaluate the one of the life nature like organism is evaluated 3 billion years back. 3 billion years back. Such a organism we called anaerobic heterotrophs. Anaerobic heterotrophs means they does not require any oxygen, but they are not yet produce any energy. Okay, they are not yet produce anything synthesis. So anaerobic heterotrophs. Okay, in which time it is produced 3 billion years back. They are getting the energy from some of the energy formation by the fermentation. Anaerobic process occurs in the fermentation process only. Without oxygen also, okay, absence of the oxygen also, they are producing the energy, but not at a huge quantity of energy. Fermentation wise, less energy only will produce. When any particle is oxidized in the presence of the oxygen, that will produce more energy. But here oxygen is ille. Because of primitive atmosphere, there is no any oxygen. Up to now what we discussed, that total discussion time we does not use anything oxygen word. Oxygen is ille in that atmosphere. So lack of oxygen, the first time anaerobic heterotrophs are produced. That heterotrophs are produce the energy by the fermentation process. Okay, that things similarly like prokaryotics. Nowadays we studied some of the biological classification chapter, some of the organisms, Monera and Protista, we studied kadana. So such a type of prokaryotic organisms, these are similar to the prokaryotic. You know what is the meaning of the prokaryotic? Pro means false, I mean or else first. Karyo means nucleus. That prokaryotic not at a true nucleus. How you say that is not at a true nucleus? The nucleus does not covered with any nuclear membrane. Genetic material is there, but that genetic material not yet have any protection. Such a type of organisms are we called as a prokaryotes. So here what I said, anaerobic heterotrophs, these are also similar to the prokaryotics. Okay. Then now these prokaryotic organisms produce the carbohydrates synthesis by the catalytic enzyme. Now from some years after, these anaerobic heterotroph is converted or evaluated into the chemoautotropic organism. Chemoautotropic organisms means with the help of the chemical energy, they can able to produce the food. Autotropic means their own food preparation only. Example, iron and sulfur bacteria. In this time I will be recall in the biological classification you studied some of the archaebacteria, one word. Archaebacteria are nothing but a chemo-autotrophic organisms only. They can able to survive in the extreme condition, more temperature region, more cold places also they can able to survive. Iron sulfur bacteria. Here iron bacteria can get the energy from the iron and sulfur. Bacteria they are getting the sulfur onwards. So chemicals, by using of the chemical power, they are producing the something energy. So autotrophic organisms. So here in this corner I mentioned can thrives high temperature. They can able to survive the some extreme conditions also because of in their body wall having the something protection. Okay. Now in this time I will tell one of the general sentence. From the million years back, what are the bacteria are produced? That bacteria still nowadays also they are present. Okay, so bacteria, viruses are having their resistance power is very more. So that's why we cannot produce any medicine for coronavirus. Okay, not only coronavirus, the medicine is invention of the medicine regarding the virus related diseases. It is a more difficult. HIV virus also that is a major thing. Okay, whatever it is, because of they can able to survive any critical situation. Resistance power is very more for prokaryotic organisms. See, now come to the next one. Okay, these chemoautotropic organisms, they are their body. They formed one of the important element, not element, one of the organ, one of the component, that is a bacterial chlorophyll. Bacterial chlorophyll. When the bacteria or prokaryotic organisms body inside, chlorophyll is origin, chlorophyll is present. That chlorophyll is made up of the magnesium, porphyrin, magnesium. Now, chlorophyll having the good ability to the absorbing or trapping the solar energy. That only happen here, that these bacterial chlorophyll, this is that may be purple and green color bacteria. Purple and green color bacteria, it containing chlorophyll, those are trapped the solar energy and fix the oxygen, carbon dioxide, not oxygen, fix the carbon dioxide. When the bacteria are having the chlorophyll, when it is start the fixation of carbon dioxide, then that organisms onwards, that living being onwards, oxygen liberation is happened. So anoxygenic photoautotropic organisms, those we call anoxygenic. Without oxygen it can survive, but they are producing the oxygen. Anoxygenic photoautotropic organisms evaluated inside true chlorophyll. Up to here, chlorophyll is there, but it is not a true chlorophyll. When it is convert the true chlorophyll, that true chlorophyll containing living beings onwards, nothing but cyanobacteria or some of the aquatic plants, those and all leads to the produce the oxygen in the atmosphere by the resulting of increasing of a large quantity of free oxygen in the atmosphere. When our Earth atmosphere is filled with more oxygen than the carbon dioxide, such a environmental condition, it will give the successive life, because of life is evaluated, I mean life sustainable wise, the life need oxygen support. So in atmosphere free oxygen is produced. That free oxygen is leads to the give the chance for aerobic respiration. That aerobic respiration organisms we call as a eukaryotic. That eukaryotic organisms are nothing but fungi. Next fungi after leads to the next Plantaliae, Animalia kingdoms. In the Plantaliae, first algae, fungi, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms. In animals, protozoa onwards, simple organisms onwards, complex organisms are formed. But finally, here what we completed in this video session, how a simple living organism is origin from the inorganic substances. In the beginning of this video session, we started with inorganic components only, helium, hydrogen, nitrogen and carbon. From that onwards, organic components are formed. Organic components onwards, life is origin. Life is origin. That life is nothing but a prokaryotic life. But of course, different type of life natures we see now. That is anaerobic heterotrophs or chemoautotropic organisms. These and all simple form of life. Then that simple form of the life leads to the lot of variation. That only here I mentioned. In the second column, pointer place paranga organism diversification. Diversification means one organism several years after it will leads to the evolutionary process to continue their changes. Again that onwards another organism will form. Okay, so that process totally organism diversification. By the process of the diversification only, present the earth having the several variety of organisms in the different conditions. Nothing but we classified into the organisms into the three categories: microorganisms, plants and animals. Microorganisms we seen in the with the help of the microscope, and plant and animals we are all very well known. Now you got it how the organisms are evolved in the evolutionary process. Okay, tomorrow we will go with another session.